entertaining.
They're entertaining.
They're
I ain't gonna say it's the
entertaining. I ain't gonna say it's good. It's entertaining. So yeah, they
and
are
we
entertaining.
are live.
Yes,
This
sir.
is. Are you ready?
Yeah, we in here. I'm in. You know I'm
Let's
here.
go in. 94 Feet of Life, special edition. We're gonna be on 30 minutes tops. And really, day two of NBA free agency. We got some of the main business out of the way. But and speaking of main business, subscribe to the YouTube, join the Facebook group, 94 Feet of Life, Trav in the building, Big Shot. Shout out to our boy Ham. Shout out to Coach Les, MJ, and the whole 94 crew. So we got some of the main business out the way today. Mike Brown's the new coach of the Knicks. My thought on this is I'm glad Mike Brown is getting another shot. Do I believe he's an upgrade on Tibbs? Not necessarily. To me, it's about the same. Maybe even a slight downgrade, but hey, Mike B, you Trav, this is a great situation. We talked about the state of the Eastern Conference. The Knicks are a top three team right now in the East for me.
They are.
So Mike Brown is walking into a really good situation. They add Clarkson, they add Yabusele, the French big man. They got some bench help now. They got to start like if you go if this is as we clown out, we have fun with our Knicks fan, but this is a great opportunity for Mike Brown.
Their first six haven't been a problem. That's their 1 through 6. It's no problem. It's no problem. It's the you need 9.
Yeah.
This year you needed 9. You needed 9. I'm talking about when you got two people that's basically playing for pensions, big boy pensions at this point.
Yeah.
They just there just to sit, just to be there and to come in casually on cigar minutes. Cigar minutes. Okay. Cigar minutes meaning 30 and up or 20 and up, know the game over in about the next 2 or 3 minutes. But at the same time, Pacers showed you needed depth.
Yep.
That's what you're doing right now. So Mike
Yeah.
Brown ain't finna run it. Mike Brown finna play his guys.
Yeah. So I like the move for the Knicks. Aiden, predictably, DeAndre Aiden signs with the LA Lakers. I just say this. Considering you was bought out by Portland, this is a great opportunity for DeAndre Ayton. And he has been a low calorie, 15 points, 10 rebounds. It's time to get some nutrients in that 15 and 10.
Oh, he's at the right place to get that.
And he's in the right place to get it. You have, you know, LeBron, who we're gonna touch here in a second. Luka likes that pick and lob threat,
Mm-hmm.
pick and roll threat. DeAndre he has to decide what he wants the rest of his career to be at 26 years old. 26, 27 years old. DeAndre Ayton can play at least 10 more years in the league if he really wants to.
Say he's a number 1 draft pick.
And number one draft picks always get the benefit of the doubt when it comes to multiple opportunities to stay in the league. Always.
Number 1 draft pick. Yeah, do you say he was misused at Phoenix? Fine. Yeah, okay. Understand. But the way they let him go, and then you now to like you almost out of the somewhat not out of the league, but
You close.
you're close. You got a 2-year contract. You got a 2-year with a second year option. Like you're playing for your pension at this point. The
Yep.
word pension is going to be mentioned a lot in this 25 30 minutes right here because Aiden, what, 2000, what, 18, 19,
Aiden next year will be
or
year 8. He
8.
got 3
So,
more for the pension.
yeah. So, again, that word pension, he's at his 8. So, he got a contract to fulfill that. But let's just say this year don't go well and he got the option. He's hanging by 3.
He, because he's a number one pick, 7 feet. He doesn't have like a real injury history. This is just a matter of what is his attitude toward the game gonna be.
Right, right. That's on
Like,
him.
you know, do you? I use this comparison. Do you want to be Dwight Howard after Orlando, where you just go from stop? Dwight, it was what? Houston Lakers, Houston,
Atlanta, Charlotte,
Charlotte, Atlanta, Washington,
and
back to the
came
Lakers,
back
I
to the
think,
Lakers and won.
and then Philadelphia.
Yep, Philly.
You know, do you want to keep bouncing around? Do you want to really say, hey, maybe I'm not going to be the 2012 guy, but do I want to be impactful with the fifth? Do I want my 15 and 10 to be impactful? And that means running to that rim. That means blocking them shots. That means
Mm-hmm.
getting on the glass. Like, and he got the opportunity. So DeAndre, what you gonna do with it?
What you gonna do, fella?
And now we talk about no country for old men. We still got Russell Westbrook sitting out here, Chris Paul sitting out here. Chris Paul was drafted in 2005. Russell Westbrook was drafted in 2008. Yeah, 2008.
8. That was 8. So see going on.
Is this is this the end of that of the Russell and Chris represent sort of the last of the OG point guards. Is this gonna be it?
Represent the last and we'll put Dame in there too.
We got Dame with the torn Achilles. He's gonna be out for the year. What does it look like when he comes back? I think Dame will be 35 this year, or he's
34,
35
35,
now.
something like that.
Yeah, man. The time is flying. The time, not even in a mocking way, but listen.
And Dame, the time is now. Just like John Cena, the time is now. Dun, dun, dun,
Do,
dun.
do, do, do.
Hey, man. But you said,
Listen,
is there no country for old man? But the reason why this show is what we're doing right now is because the question was asked, are we going to break up a team for older all NBA player to compete for a championship? Is it worth it?
so you look at the situation with LeBron James,
Tall.
and it's sort of a yin and yang situation. He's going to be 41 years old in December. He's opted in to 52 million. So he's got 2 strikes on him right now. He's old and expensive. Old and expensive.
It's old and expensive.
But then there's the flip side. All NBA in year 22. Even if you want to say he's declining, his decline is Now I'm like 25, 7, and 6. That's the decline, which is wild. 25, 7, and 6 on the quote unquote decline. So that begs the question. Unlike any other player we've seen, Trav, like we saw Kareem, Jordan, Bird, like we've seen great players at the end. When you like, okay, it's time for you to go.
Time to go.
But in his case, he's so unique. It's like, is it really time for you to go when you still probably one of the 10 best players in the league?
His IQ for the game gets him there. His IQ gets him a lot. Just knowing how to play the game at his size and his strength and the motor that he still has, that's getting him there. But here's the thing, Big Shot. Do you trade for LeBron only to have LeBron by himself? Because that's what you're looking at.
Like if you're like one of the teams that was kicked around was Cleveland. And I'm like, if you're Cleveland, that definitely means Jared Allen. That probably means Darius Garland.
Well, Spider,
probably.
That whole team is on deck. Ain't nobody safe. Ain't nobody safe from that. You're starting over.
Do you want to start over with LeBron and Donovan Mitchell? I don't know. I don't think I would want to do it.
I wouldn't like that because Donovan is a guy that's not finna sit up there and stand still. And you know who's gonna have the ball when he's there.
And you look at the situation. Legitimately, the only team that could pay LeBron James outright was Brooklyn. And we talked about this the beginning of the month ago. This was a terrible year. This was not a great year to be a free agent.
No.
Because nobody has money. So there's not a lot of places to go. Unlike like a year like 2016 when everybody had money. This year, nobody had money. And you've seen so many guys resign.
Mm-hmm.
So I get him opting in. And then you read the statement from Rich Paul. Oh. I mean, if you take the statement on face value, he wants to play some more years. He still wants to compete for a championship, but I don't know how you're going to do that in LA.
That was such a attention needy comment. Oh my God. Like, dude, everybody doing what they doing. Then you put this out here. Come on, dog. We don't need that. We don't need that. Can that man do something? Can that man do something and be like, oh wow, he did that? There will never be a situation. I understand LeBron is the mega star. I understand it. If Kevin Durant can do it, if Luka could do it, oh my God. If Luka and AD can do it, why can't you, dog? Like that was such a attention needy comment. It was I was like, oh man, go on somewhere with that.
But I guess my question is LeBron is what do you want the Lakers to do once you opted in? What do you want them to do? Luka, you and Austin Reeves make up like 75% of the payroll. Y'all three. What else you want? What else do you want to happen?
I mean, what you want to do? What would you expect MJ to do if he's in his robe or something?
Listen, man.
Nothing. It's nothing else to do.
Shout out to Coach MJ joining us.
Listen,
MJ.
man. Leave the robe out of this, first off.
First,
Robe got nothing to you. Put that out there.
I wish we had.
Like, I walk in, the robe catch a stray. What are we on?
Yeah. I wish we had our man Mo Schefter on here, because Mo Schefter is a big. Well, and Trav, you qualify as Mo Schefter is a big Tom Brady fan. Trav is a big Tampa Bay Buccaneers fan, and to me, this is Tom Brady with the Buccaneers. This is the exact same thing.
It can go that way, but where though?
I don't know, but see where.
That's the thing. Where?
Hey man. First off, welcome. Hi. How y'all doing? I need y'all to stop falling for the Bron Day. Every season he does this. Like, at what point do y'all stop falling for it? Not y'all per se, but just humans. This man, I still remember, this was the funniest one to me. His funniest all-time Make It About Me moment when he just got swept by Golden State and he was bald-headed in the weight room doing this.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
After that, I don't think you could get no worse than that. I'm like, yo.
That man is seeking, man. He's seeking for it.
He is the first superstar in social media for the NBA. And what he's learned is all publicity and all posts are good posts. Because y'all going to keep talking about me.
The problem is, MJ, and this is something I was telling Trav, the problem is that he's still too good to be ignored. This is not MJ on the Wizards.
No,
this is not Dwayne Wade on the Cavaliers. This is not Kareem at the end. This is not Charles Barkley on Houston.
This is LeBron James.
I was just telling Trav, he's still top 10 in the league. Even at finna be 41. His decline is 25, 7, and 6.
I know, right? And he's mastered the game to the point where he can wake up and he knows exactly what to do to get his numbers.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
At that point, he's like, once I get my numbers, it's like, it's up to y'all if we're going to win or not. Because I'm not going to put myself in harm's way by playing both sides of the ball. If we ain't learned anything from Kawhi Leonard, being incredible on both sides of the ball in this style of play.
Hard.
No, it's an inevitable injury.
Look at what Jaren Jackson Jr.
It's an inevitable injury, not hurt. An inevitable injury.
Yeah. It's coming. It's coming.
Yeah.
Like sitting down in a stance and running full speed and scoring 20+ points.
It's hard.
You have about 1,200 games of that in you. After that, you got to choose a side.
So let me ask you this, MJ and Trav. He's opted in. I'm not saying you cold calling like you selling timeshares. But would you listen?
Yeah.
Yes. Of course. I mean, it don't hurt to listen. It do not hurt to listen. You don't make their call. They call you. They call you. They come to you. He stays.
Now you know who I think, as I'm thinking as I'm kind of spinning my wheels here, MJ and Trey. You know who I think really should make a call. Legitimately. This is a non-troll. This is me talking legitimately.
I know who you're about to say, but go ahead.
Okay, let's guess who I'm about to say. Go ahead, MJ.
Golden State?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
Although a season of LeBron and Curry would be kind of fun. But Trav, who you think should call? Who do you think should call?
Who? San Antonio?
The Heat?
Broadway.
Okay. Knicks.
Who?
Knicks.
Knicks. Oh boy.
You trying to
Listen.
get Mike Brown fired again? You cruel.
Listen, I know MJ, but let me ask you
He
something.
just got the job.
Let me ask you something. OG Anunoby, Jason Hart, well, excuse me,
Josh Hart.
Josh Hart. Shout out to Jason Hart, old Syracuse point guard.
Yeah.
OG Hart Bridges.
Gone. 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 You may want to add a couple more of them bench players over there too. Gone. And picks.
I don't know the Knicks pick situation because I know they've made a couple really big trades. But if you told me two of what they call them Wingstop, if you told me two pieces of Wingstop gotta go,
Gone.
I don't think it's an automatic hang up.
If I'm New York, I would leverage OG, Karl Anthony Towns for the contract purpose, and probably throw in like another bench guy just to make it seem sweeter.
You know what though?
But I wouldn't break up the Josh Hart, Jalen Brunson thing.
No, Brunson is off the table.
No,
Brunson would be off the table.
I wouldn't trade Josh Hart either. Jalen Brunson and Josh Hart are a package deal. They're like Steph and Drake without the winning. But they're a package deal.
You know what? If that was to happen, is Karl Anthony Towns mentally ready for that?
You're gonna have to be.
He gonna have to be.
This is the thing that people got to understand about Karl Anthony Towns. He's ready for all of that. Here is y'all problem. Not y'all, of course. Here is y'all problem. Y'all try to make him into a perimeter defender. He ain't never been that. What are we doing? Like, he never came in saying, I can guard the perimeter. He's never said that. So you have to put him in a position to where you get the best of what he does without the worst of what he does.
You know, I would say this. If Mitchell Robinson was a little more reliable health-wise,
he could cover that up.
I would probably strongly consider it if I'm the Knicks. I'd have to give it a second thought. Because even in this revamped East, and I'm clearly being a hypocrite because we've talked about the 1 through 10 thing. You get LeBron and you trade to a Wingstop, that hurts your depth. So this is going against everything we've said.
Well, I mean,
but I think it might be worth the swing.
Here's the thing, though, that y'all didn't calculate, though.
Mm-hmm.
Everything that y'all said about the depth is correct, but going in next year, no one's going to have depth in the East. Indiana, your best player for a year. Boston, your best player for a year. The only person you got to worry about right now is Cleveland. And as of right now, they hasn't proven that they could get over the hump. Would you trust New York with the LeBron James and those guys we just mentioned against the Cleveland in the 7-game series? I would.
I would.
I would too.
I would. And that's the thing. And that's the thing that you break it down like that. If you the Knicks and you're really serious about winning,
this is the perfect year.
That may be the move.
This is the perfect year. Because what other team is left? Orlando. I mean, they've gotten better, but
right now, in whatever order you want to do it, right now in the East, it's Orlando, Cleveland, the Knicks, Detroit/Atlanta. Assuming that Indiana and Boston just have a complete fall off because of the injuries. I think Indiana and Boston will have I don't know. I think Indiana and Boston will still make the playoffs. Even I know Boston maybe not want to, but I think they still will. I think Indiana's good enough. It'll look different, obviously, without Tyrese. It's going to look way different.
And Miles Garrett.
and Miles Turner. I think
Miles Turner. I say Miles Garrett.
I'll tell you this.
Shout out to Cleveland for that.
He wasn't great in the finals. But over the course of an 82-game regular season, the Miles Turner loss hurts worse than I think people realize.
Yes.
Because number one, he does have the shot block in the three. They don't have a ready-made replacement on that roster right now.
Yeah, I don't trust Thomas Bryant.
You talking Thomas Bryant, Tony Bradley.
Obi Toppin not play center for more than 10 minutes a game.
Yeah.
That ain't it.
10-minute cap on that.
So for me, man, I don't know. Again, LeBron old, LeBron expensive. But the Knicks might be the one team that got the salary, the players,
and
to make it happen.
And the Knicks being the largest city in the United States of America, they wouldn't mind buying a championship team for a year and gutting it. They would not care.
You ain't done nothing since '99, Knicks. Why not go ahead and do it now?
Like, ask Cleveland if they regret what they did with LeBron gutting the whole team and getting that one title. Ask them if they regret it.
And to me, if the things we're reading are the roster is going to be built around Luka anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Give me Anunoby and Bridges as the wing defenders to protect Luka. You just signed Aiden, and you have Austin Reeves. All right,
that's a good one for the Lakers, to be honest.
Is it championship? No, but if you're building this thing around Luka long term, here you go.
That is. That's what I'm looking at. That's what I'm looking at.
And we just have to be honest. Like, we don't even want this to happen. LeBron is not going to play championship level defense for the rest of his career.
No.
That's done. So if he's not going to play championship level defense, we've seen Luka when he tries to play the best defense he can. It's still not championship level. You can't have two people that don't play championship level defense that are your two best players and expect to win a title. It doesn't work that way.
Yeah.
One of your best two players got to be locked down. They have to be.
They got it, yeah.
One of them, at least one of them. Like, even with Boston, Jason Tatum, wasn't known for defense, but he tried. But Jaylen Brown was known for defense that got stopped.
Tatum and Brown were both. Tatum was an average defender, which means he wasn't a liability, and Brown is definitely is a really good defender.
And then they put more defenders around that to where now it's like it really could switch everything. There is no weakness.
And you look at Indiana, Nembhard, Nesmith, Siakam.
Yep, there you go.
Listen, 5 dogs on defense.
As we like to say here at 94 Feet of Life, New York, it doesn't hurt them. It costs you nothing to make a call.
You know the thing about New York before we go about that call. There are certain people that can get on the phone and make that call. James Dolan is not one of them.
Well, they got Leon Rose and they got Worldwide West.
Them the people that need to talk.
Them the two people that can be on the phone. Them the two that
need to talk on the phone.
Yeah, no, Worldwide and Rich Paul need to talk.
Yeah.
I think if Worldwide and Rich Paul talk.
There you go.
Shout out to that. All right, so just quick, man, rapid fire. He's like, we like to end with a rapid fire question. Trav, playoffs this year?
Yes.
Not play in.
Playoff. Dylan Harper said I got to ride with him. Making the playoff. He said it. Right.
MJ, he's kind of our him and Ham are kind of our parlayers. So MJ, you got some extra dollars to kind of put on MVP pick. One of them nice value picks, 20-1, 25-1, in that range. We talked about the injuries.
Yep.
Is there a guy who can get into the MVP race that maybe fans are not expecting? Or a dark horse guy who kind of like, you might wonder, this might be a play.
One is not really a dark horse, but might have some decent odds. That's Luka. And to be real, if San Antonio gets a top 3 seed, it's Victor.
I don't know what the number is on Victor. I imagine it's in that 31-ish. That might not be a bad value play.
Because he got everything he needs now. To be real, on paper, he has everything he needs. He don't have to, be the person that, drags them on offense. He's not going to have to be the go-to guy. He's going to find 25 points just off of his skill set.
Yeah.
He's going to stumble into 5 blocks. 3 to 5 blocks. He's going to stumble into that. Not even trying. He's going to block a couple of jump shots, and he's going to protect the paint and get a couple of those.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to get at least 11 boards. 25, 11, 3 blocks. I think that's MVP numbers.
Yeah, this Elijah Wan-esque, Duncan-esque.
That's really hard to say, I don't want to give him MVP. And it's not like he don't pass that ball either, so he might even sneak 4 assists in there. And a couple of steals.
So, it's way too early, obviously, to predict a final. But if right now, I would love to see, with all the injuries in the East, I think it's wide open. So my preferred final is I want the blackest 2 cities left in the finals. Houston versus Atlanta. The Waffle House special. The strip club classic.
Egg versus waffles.
Listen, the Magic City Invitational, the Houston Rodeo Invitationals here.
Bojangles versus Whataburger.
I was just about to say that. I was just about to say it. I was just about to say it, man.
Right.
I was just about to say Bojangles.
Choose between them because I would just tell you yes.
I was just about to say. I was just about to say.
The long weekend classic. Everybody and their mama done been to Atlanta and Houston on a long weekend.
Call that the sunglasses and the Advil Bowl.
Listen, I'm real for it. Fellas, we're going to jump off, man. We know this is not meant to be real long. We know it's summertime. What are y'all doing to kind of pass y'all basketball time? What are y'all doing? Y'all taking a break from the game? Then we all gonna get taking a break from the game. What you doing to pass your basketball time or something?
Bro, I'm in that gym, man. I got my
plug the gym.
Oh yeah. Just left from Bethel Family Resource Center. We have exclusive pro workouts now. I finally got 4 that I really believe could get paid for the game of basketball, and we in that gym for 2 hours just going after it.
Okay.
Music playing, really elite stuff. I'm gonna put the videos up on Instagram and Twitter. But we're doing that, and I'm also doing Ball U Academy workouts for my young bulls Tuesdays and Thursdays at Crown Point, Indiana. So Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, I'm in the gym for July. And then August, I'm gonna take a trip with wifey. So, but right now, we grinding, we sweating. I'm losing weight. I'm eating watermelon. We out here.
Oh, okay. You on the watermelon? Okay, you on the watermelon thing.
I'm not on the diet. I'm just eating watermelon.
Okay, I thought you was on the watermelon diet. I was about to say, you wild.
I'm too old to be going on diets, bro.
And Trav, how you passing your basketball something?
Dude, I'm playing cornhole. Come to a city near somebody, man. We throwing them things, man. Again, me and Ham should have something coming up real soon. We should have the live in the kitchen coming up real soon. So we got that going. So y'all know what to do on that. We gonna plug y'all in, let y'all know what's good on that. Man, just doing everything except for looking at basketball. But when it comes up, I am watching it. Of course, I'm gonna watch the big threes and everything else. And And we was just talking earlier, these one-on-ones is
Hey,
it ain't that they ain't good, they're
the
entertaining.
the Beasley Stevenson one-on-one really got me watching these like
They're entertaining.
I've
So
watched them probably almost every day since.
yeah, so
I sent y'all the video where dude scored 85 of the 100 in the one-on-one, right?
come on,
He
man.
sent it. I didn't see it though.
Hey, I know people do not like long form videos. I promise you this is worth it.
I believe
I
it. Because
promise you this is
buddy,
worth
that's
it.
the buddy that be doing random 360 layers for no reason, right?
No, this was a different dude. This dude, his name was Latin. He about 5'7", 5'8".
Oh, those the worst.
Fuck it.
The title of the video is The Best Basketball Player You've Never Heard of. I promise you.
I gotta see it now. I'm gonna see
I promise you. It's incredible. I'm gonna resend it to y'all in the group chat. I
Bad.
promise you. Now, before we sign out, there's one more big topic, and then we all gonna get out. I know we always say we're gonna keep it at a certain time. We never do. We're liars in that respect.
It'd be my fault, man. I'm sorry.
Good.
I want Giannis to pull the trigger on the trade request.
I want to see.
I want him to. I want
to see where he land. I want to see where he land.
I want him to do it because you know what? MJ has talked about this. Trav talked about this. I don't care that Damian Lillard's going to get all his money. I don't care. The pure principle of waiving a man while fresh off an injury that he came back early to help you and then you waive him, I don't care if he gets all his money. Giannis, from 94 Feet of Life, turn in the card. Turn in the card like they do it, on the NFL draft. When they turn the card in for your pick, turn in your trade request.
Hey, I'm even more petty. I say retire and go play in EuroLeague with your brother.
That would be real petty, actually.
That'd be real ignorant.
Win like titles over there.
That'd be wild.
You know what?
Wow.
Like, and I know it's a business. That's cool. That one I didn't like. I didn't like that at all.
You just don't do that. You just don't do
like
that.
That wasn't even good business. Even if it wasn't Dame Lillard, even if it was 8-man in a rotation you kind of don't need. That's still not good business because you owe them for 5 years.
That's the cold part.
That's just wrong. It's just wrong. You got to pay that man 113.
What are you doing with Cat? Like the Cat said. He said,
don't know about that they passed a law and you can just write it off on their taxes. I'm not understanding.
That man gonna cost you $22 million on the cap every year for the next 5 years
to not play, to play against them.
That man.
So for me, morally, I didn't like it. MJ's point, business wise, I don't like it. So hey, Giannis,
no money, Dame. Hey, finish your rap career. Go.
I swear. Go ahead and
best studio in the world for the money they're about to pay.
Go ahead, do your thing, dog. But Giannis, you see where they're calling heading to.
Hey man, Dang, call up Mustard, call up Metro Boomin.
Yeah, Metro Boomin.
Hey, look, get DJ Khaled on there. Hey, you make the hottest album ever, bro.
Now, speaking of making a call, and then we are gonna go.
It's my fault. I'm sorry.
It's not your fault. You're good. Brooklyn Valkyries. So MJ, Trav and I have renamed them the Valkyries because the Valkyries, the WNBA team, they got all new players, and Brooklyn got like 5 first. You see where it's going. Brooklyn, you want to make yourself relevant? You want to get back in this East that we just been talking about? You want to get back in it right now? Do you want back in right now?
They don't.
You know what though? The crazy part about it, this may be the best year to do it. The best year to get ahead of the East is this year. And then you want to really mess up the league? Do it with all 5 rookies because you got one for every freaking position.
Them folks drafted 3-point guard. Yeah, that's wild. Shout out to the Brooklyn Valkyries. That's their new name for 25-26. Anyway, we gonna get out of here. MJ in the building, Trav in the building. Subscribe to the YouTube, join the Facebook group. Basketball for the people, by the people. We turn in our trade.